What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Pat and Dan Show. We're now on episode 20. As usual, I'm Patrick Hennessy. To my right is Dan Allen Rourke. How we doing tonight, Dan?
Bro, aren't I on your left?
No, you're on my right.
Anyways, I'm doing fantastic.
Do you not know math?
That ain't even math, son. I actually had something to say, bro. The intro music that you picked out is very good.
Yeah, and like
I enjoy listening to it. But anyways, I'm doing really good.
Bro, whoever's an OG of the show should know, like, that wasn't our original intro music. The first one that we used, like, there was, like, copyright problems or whatever. So now we have that one. But listen, appreciate you all for stopping by. I say we start things off with attendance/roll call. Why not? You guys know the deal.
What else do you ever do, bro? Here? Have you ever done anything different?
We're still not very hostile tonight. But we got Matt, Jonathan, Jacob, Henry. We got Lori, Yo Elvis. We got Jacob, D&E Show, a.k.a. Amy. We got Not So Fun Family Vision, Hector, Gabby. Who else we got? We got Julio, Zohab, Schnoodface. We got Andrew Allen, the absolute legend, in the chat. We got New York Style
Hell
Teddy.
Yeah.
Appreciate you all so much for stopping by. It's a very fun off day. Dan, for some reason, I'm so excited to talk Yankees baseball tonight. Even though the West Coast trip didn't really end on the highest of notes. You could say it did though, but I'm saying the later half of it wasn't that fun. Yeah. But I'm so excited to talk about Yankees baseball tonight. So I say we kind of start things off by talking about one man and one man only. Gerrit friggin' Cole, Dan. I'm telling you right now, you know how you kind of claimed Aaron Judge as your guy that you're in love with, want to marry? I think I'm claiming Gerrit Cole as my guy. Because no joke, let's say Gerrit Cole needed help crossing the street. I'd sprint my ass over there and go help him cross the street. Let's say Gerrit Cole needed some double bubble placed in his mouth because he was busy carrying groceries. I'd unwrap the double bubble for him and pop it in his mouth. Dude, I'd do anything to help out that dude.
I like Gerrit Cole too. But yeah, bro, you got to let it come naturally, bro. I didn't claim Aaron Judge. It was
you did.
Natural bond. But anyways,
it's a one-sided bond.
That was, dude, you could make the case that was his best performance of the year. I mean, I feel like everybody goes back to the Houston. No, I think you could. It depends what you mean. If you go by absolute, if you're talking absolute workhorse, that's the Houston game. But I'd say Cole was more dominant or was on his shit more yesterday than the Houston game. I feel I think that was his best stuff of the season. Dude, he was unhittable last night. I think it's just one tier above his start in Houston. I mean, regardless, it's a good start. We agree.
No, amazing.
But for me, bro, I think what would you put ahead? Would it be the Houston game?
Yeah, the Houston one definitely.
Okay,
goes above that.
That's fair because from just being an absolute bulldog, the Houston game takes the cake. Because what he finished with 100. Didn't you almost have 130 pitches that game?
I think
it was
he did
129.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, from that aspect, for sure.
Bro, complete game shutout. You can't say last night was better.
No, but that's not what I mean. I feel when you break it down from just a stuff standpoint and an efficiency standpoint, which the whole game was efficient, bro. It was the quickest game all season. But I feel like he was more unhittable yesterday than he was in the Houston game. That's what I'm saying. I think he'll disagree, but
I don't think we have to compare the two starts. I think we could just go on the record here of being
That's not what I was getting into. That's not what I was getting into. I was just saying Gerrit Cole pitched very well last night, bro, and I'm just taking it to the next level. But yeah, Cole has been literally everything we could have asked for so far. And I saw the stats. I think he's right around 35 starts, 35, 36 starts for his career as a Yankee. And, bro, the numbers are really good. He's over 300 strikeouts. And, the postseason last year, he was really good. You figure he's going to be good again this year. Bro, I feel you couldn't have asked for more from Cole so far.
No.
You really couldn't have.
And also, I mean, we're looking at him probably winning Cy Young this year. Barring any, late season collapse here, especially, in his last couple starts, bro, there's no chance that Gerrit Cole doesn't win Cy Young. I saw a little graphic between, it was comparing him and Robbie Ray. The only stat category that Robbie Ray beats Gerrit Cole out is ERA. Every single other category, bro, Gerrit Cole dominates his competition. So I think, like I said, barring any late season collapse, Gerrit Cole is going to be the 20.
What is Robbie Ray's ERA? I thought it was only Lynn that was ahead of.
It's 2.73. Cole's 2.75 or something like that. It's a very small difference between the two.
And the strikeouts will factor in a lot. And I'm pretty sure Cole blows all of the starters out of the water when it comes to WAR. So I mean overall, I think Cole's season, far and away, is the best. And even when you go by counting stats, Cole still leads the majority of those, despite missing, 2-3 starts from COVID? What do you miss,
I think 2. I think only 2.
Regardless, bro, he's up there. He's first, second, or third in almost every counting stat, which is insane considering he missed, 2 starts.
No, I know, bro. You love to see it. But listen, the only thing that I'm kind of upset with about like as far as like the rest of Cole's season is gonna go is I'm a little bit disappointed that we are probably gonna have to see him pitch a wild card game, right? Only because, bro, I really want to see him like game one of the ALDS, just so like because I want to say like for the Yankees winning the World Series purposes, I think the rotation sets up so much more pretty when like Gerrit Cole's able to pitch game one. Then you go like either Tyone or Monty, probably Monty at this point, game two.
Are you on the train, bro? Come on. I mean, Monty's fucking has balls, bro.
Okay.
Jordan Montgomery is the starter after Gerrit Cole, whether that's in game one of the ALDS or if we somehow win the division, it's game two of the ALDS. Like, bro, Monty is our number 2 starter, bro. Even if Kluber looks like unreal the rest of the year.
And let me say this. When we first like made these predictions, what I want to say like 2-3 weeks ago at this point, Tyone I think he was coming off like 2 okay starts. Now it's becoming like a trend. I think it's like 5 starts in a row now where he's not looking too good. I'm starting to get genuinely concerned with Tyone in the sense of like he might be like running out of gas late in the season. Especially because last time we saw him throw this many innings was 2018. So yeah, I guess as of right now, Monty's probably our game 2 starter, and which sucks though. And listen, but Dan, this sucks in the sense of like we're not gonna have. Monty's probably going to have to pitch game 1, which means Tyone's going to have to be pitching game 2. That's not your ideal game 1 and 2 combination. It's just not.
Yeah, but then you got Cole in game 3, which I feel like, I mean, it's what really sucks about it is that, yeah, with the days off, he would be. But what still sucks about that is, you know, we win the division, like Cole set up to pitch 1 and 5. Now he's only going to get 1 start if we do the wildcard game. But yeah, bro, I mean, what I was going to say before is you basically just, and I props to you for doing this. You basically just admitted to your recency bias with your switch up on Tyone and Monty.
No, it's not recency bias, but bro, that's what the postseason's all about. That's what the postseason's all about, though. Is you always ride with the hot hand.
Sure, and you also ride with who has balls of steel, and that's Jordan Montgomery. But what you're so right about, and I'm not sure,
lion face, but that's okay.
Are you on crack, okay, bro? Monty, does he ever look phased? Dude, dating back to 2017, what is
Monty always has like that lost puppy dog look on his face?
No. He doesn't have that. He has like, he's like, I don't care if it's bases loaded or nobody's on. Like, he has the same look on his face all the time. And bro,
yeah, but I thought you. Okay, but here's my thing. You're also the same person who you're like, well, clutch isn't a thing.
Oh my God. I'm going to lose my mind. How do you not understand what I'm saying? The way I see clutch is that clutch is somebody doesn't get like overcome by the moment. Like the moment's never too big for them. Do I think clutch makes you a better pitcher? No. I just think Jordan Montgomery, he's able to pitch like Jordan Montgomery, regardless if it's bases loaded in a big situation, like the 7th or 8th inning, or it's first inning, first pitch of the game. Like he's the same guy, which that is huge, especially when it comes to the postseason in the Bronx. And what I was going to say, if you let me make my goddamn point, 2017, bro, what was the big thing about Jordan Montgomery? Bro, he was always able to get out of jams. And that just goes hand in hand with what I'm talking about. Like, dude has balls of steel. And I forget what my next point was. Oh, no, I do remember what I was originally going to talk about. This is what happens, bro, when you get me off my track. I agree with you on Jameson Tyone, bro. And I'm not sure if we even talked about this on the side, but, like, it's, like, impossible not to be concerned when, like, a guy's coming off Tommy John. And one was, like, he pitched, 7 games, I think, in 2019. So just, like, if you go by body of work, like, that alone is something to be concerned about. I think he's close to getting over 150 innings, which I was doing a little bit of research. And remember Steven Strasburg in 2012 when he was coming off Tommy John, like his first year back. They shut him down. I think he finished with 153 innings. Tyone's getting close to that point. So, I mean, like, obviously you're not going to shut down Tyone, but, like, a Phantom IL stint, like, that wouldn't hurt. You agree, right? Like, we should consider Phantom ILing Tyone?
I mean, it's so weird to me simply because, like, bro, to be honest, like, I thought the Yankees were going to Phantom IL him, like, back in, like, June, July, like, midway through the season, just because I thought that was going to make the most sense. I'm surprised that Tyone's been healthy the entire season, to be honest with you, because, like, going into the year, when I looked at, like, Tyone and Kluber, if I had to pick which one of the two was going to have a fully healthy season, I probably would have been picking Kluber. So I'm pleasantly surprised as far as, like, Tyone's ability to stay healthy so far. But I think at this point, I don't know if a Phantom IL stint would work for him. Maybe just, like, skip over one of his starts. Or, now that you're getting, like, you have Heaney and Nestor, you could probably work with a 6-man rotation. I think you might want to do that as you get to the postseason.
No, I mean, 6-man rotation, that entered my mind. But, like, if you were to skip a start, then you definitely put him on IL. Now, like, if this were back in, like, the 40-man
day. But then he missed 2 starts.
No, you could because you could work it out with. Well, wait, is the pitcher IL? Is it 15 or 10? It's 15. Is
10. No, it's 10.
Oh, it is 10. I don't know why I thought they put it back to 15. Okay, yeah, then that's like That's one start essentially, because like you pitched him the day before, you put him on that 10-day, then he misses that one start, and then like the 5 days after that, what the start would have been, he's pitching again. So it really is just one start, and it just goes with the 28-man roster. Like you can't, like I feel like you might as well not waste Tyone's spot. If you're gonna skip over start, you might as well Phantom IL.
No, I know. And also, like, bro, if you're going to Phantom IL him, right? Let's just say, hypothetically, he has to miss 2 starts, which wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. I'd be excited because Luis Gil would probably get a call up, right? I'd be under the assumption that if you IL Tyone, your first guy you're calling up would have to be Gil.
I would figure, yeah. But, like, I mean, yeah, I would think so. Especially
like, who else are you going to call up, dude?
Well, I was saying, like, I think Gil could be called up, but I don't know if he'll get a start. I still think they might start Heaney. Because he was working out of the pen in his last AAA game. Yeah. So, like, if that's something they're prepping him for, if they call him back up, I'm sure that's what his role is going to be, and that Heaney will get Tyone's star. I mean, it's just one star, so like it ultimately doesn't really matter. But I mean, yeah, not even just from a standpoint of like giving him a break and having him like fresh, ready to go for the postseason, but like, yo, this guy's under control next year too. So like, you don't want to take a chance of like a setback that like
Tyone,
ruins. Yeah, Tyone.
Yeah,
he's under control for next year. So, like, it's not even just a matter of this year, bro. Like, you got to make sure just, like, that arm is healthy, let alone, like, fresh and ready to go for the postseason this year. You got to worry about next year, too.
No, yeah, for sure. I see a lot of people in the chat. Apparently, Gleyber Torres got hit in the hand, like, in a game, like, right now.
Are you serious, bro?
Isn't he supposed to be coming back tomorrow?
Yeah. Why is he even playing today?
No, that actually doesn't make sense. Why Gleyber would even be playing today? I believe he's with what?
Oh, here it is. Gleyber Torres. He was immediately removed from the game. Here, I have it like right here if you want. Like, here it is. So, and he was apparently.
That's annoying. Like, that's actually, because I know, like, bro, I've been saying for so long, I'm not necessarily, like, excited about Gleyber Torres coming back, but also at the same time, it's like, we kind of could use him at this point. Like, I like Andrew Velasquez, but he's kind of cooled off lately. I like him more as, like, a defensive replacement kind of guy if you want to throw him in, like, later on in the game. But damn, bro, if this is a setback for Gleyber and he has to miss, like, any sort of more significant time, his season's done. Like, it's as simple as that. It's already September.
Yeah, it would suck because, I mean, one, we want to see the death lineup. And two, I've been watching some Gleyber Torres 2019 highlights lately. And, like, all of a sudden, bro, like, in my head, I'm just thinking, like, I don't know if it's like I'm living in an alternate reality. I'm just like, I'm pretending that 2019 Gleyber Torres is going to be coming back. So if you had high hopes that he was going to be a good player,
he was decent before getting hurt.
He was, but I'm saying, like, I want 2019 Gleyber. But, like, okay, let's just pretend for a second that broken hand, he's out for the year, knock on wood. We can survive without him. Like, it's not devastating.
No, yeah, we could survive without him. Because
it just sucks. Like, it's just like you want to have Gleyber back, but like I don't think like if we're like say favored to go to the World Series, like I don't think that's affected honestly all that much because if we don't have Gleyber.
I'm gonna say one thing right here, and bro, this is like a really bad question. You don't have to answer it if you don't want to, but I will. Let's say hypothetically you have like the death lineup out there, right? And you had to pick gun to your head. One of the guys you has to get injured, and you take them out. I think Gleyber might be that guy for me. I'm just throwing that out there only because I think that like based on what we've seen from him so far this season and what we've seen the Yankees when we've seen the Yankees at their best, Gleyber isn't necessarily in the lineup. So I think if I'm like looking at like the value of Rizzo, DJ, Gary, Gleyber, Judge, Gallo, Stanton, Gleyber is unfortunately the odd man out. So an injury to him over like an injury to a guy like Judge wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.
Dude, 100%. Like it's as simple as 2021 Gleyber Torres is expendable. He really is.
Yeah.
And like the only guy you could point to, like if you go by like not a great year offensively, would be like Gio, but then you go to the defensive side of things. Like Gio is at third is more valuable than Gleyber is at
You
short.
look at the replacement too. It's like the replacement of Gio at third would be Rougned Odor. The replacement for Gleyber would be like Andrew Velasquez, a guy who, when we see a ball hit to him at shortstop, I'm almost guaranteeing that it's going to be an out. The combo of like him fielding the ball and Rizzo catching it, and I know like Rizzo's been a little bit shaky on defense coming back from the COVID IL, but the bottom line is like that's a duo in the infield that I love to see. And listen, obviously I hope that Gleyber is able to come back because still regardless, like his bat is clearly better than Velasquez's. But that would really suck if he has any other setbacks, dude. That would really suck.
Yeah. I have a question, bro. Just popped in my head.
I have an answer.
You probably don't. Just kidding. Gun to your head. Wild card game.
Yeah.
And Gleyber's hurt. Is Andrew Velasquez definitely the shortstop, or do you think they might start Gio at shortstop, Odor at third?
I'd be sick to my stomach, especially because like in a wild card game scenario.
Yeah, wild card game. I think wild card game would be Velasquez, but honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if like Gio is starting at short a couple games during the DS and Odor's playing third.
Sure, I wouldn't agree with it at all. But like, if I'm thinking of like a logical scenario here, right? In a wild card game, I'm assuming we're going up against a Red Sox, Chris Sale. You're not going to be putting Rougned Odor in the lineup. So then, therefore, like Andrew Velasquez is almost a lock to start that game. But if we're talking like ALDS, unfortunately, I think there is a lot of scenarios where we probably would see Rougned Odor third. But hear me out. Why is DJ LeMahieu no longer able to play third base? Like, why is that no longer an idea?
I guess his triceps is just going to be a thing for the rest of the year.
But why?
Well, that's what it was. Remember, because he hurt his triceps, and then like ever since then.
How badly is his tricep hurt that he can play second, but he can't play third?
Nah, I'm sure his tricep is actually hurting. Like, I don't look at DJ as like trying to get out of nothing.
Bro, I can't look at Rougned Odor at third base in a postseason game. That might be worse than Miguel Andujar.
But also, I mean, hey, listen, like we're talking about this on September 2nd. Like, come postseason, if like DJ could play third, I'm sure he'll play. He'll play third.
The Yankees are getting really confident in Odor at third base.
Hey, I mean, I think 3 weeks until October like is enough for Odor to get a little more comfortable there.
Listen, like all I'm saying here,
it doesn't freak me out. I don't see Odor playing third of the postseason, though. I don't see that, honestly. I think
no. But if there is a scenario,
I'm saying by then I envision DJ. I figure if he's able to play third, he will.
I would hope so. And that's why also like I'm imagining a scenario here, bro. If we have to go into a postseason game with a lineup consisting of like where the bottom of the order is like Higashioka, Odor, Gardner, I'm probably going to be like vomiting my brains out on live stream, dude. Like the Yankees just can't do that. You can't. When you go into a postseason game, like there's no more like, like we want to make sure all of our guys stay healthy. Like, no, you go full throttle and whatever happens, happens. Like if Stan gets hurt, if he hurts his calf playing right field in ALDS game 3, the entire game, it happens, dude. It is what it is. I don't want to see anyone come out for defensive replacements. Let's like Gleyber Torres at shortstop. I don't want to see any of that nonsense baby BS happen in the postseason, dude. All of like these defensive replacements with Stanton and like you want to take out, but whatever, dude. It's enough. But also one theory that's kind of popping into my head here. Wild card, because we keep talking about wild card game scenarios. It's almost a lock that Kyle Higashioka is going to be catching Gerrit Cole, right? So then with that DH, are you starting Gary or are you starting Voit?
Bro, this was creeping in my head the other day, bro. I was wondering about that.
Doesn't seem like anyone's talking about it.
I think it all come down to like that'll be the hot hand decision, yo. Like straight up, like whoever's hitting the best, like the last like week and a half, 2 weeks going into the postseason, like done deal. That's what you do. Like because that is
so recency bias, basically.
Because hey, recency bias, like, and I wasn't blaming you for recency bias before. Like you are right in a sense where like. Yeah, you do got to go with the hot hand when it comes to the postseason. Like, I feel like that's gonna end up being a pretty simple decision for what right now like seems like it'd be complicated. Like, I feel like come October 3rd, whenever the wildcard game is, like amongst us fans, like it'll be clear cut like who should DH. Assuming Higgy is catching, like who should DH? I feel like by then it'll be like a no brainer, and I'm gonna assume it's gonna be Voit.
As of right now, it would be Voit, right? Like that's what my assumption would be.
And even just what I see happening, like I don't know. I mean, Gary, I feel like. I mean, he could always get into one of those hot streaks like he was on in like June and July, but like, you know, Voit's just more consistent. So I figure like the last 3 weeks of the season he'll probably be better offensively.
Yeah, I would have to agree. And then if anything, like you probably bring in Gary to pinch hit maybe in like the 8th inning if like Andrew Velasquez comes up in a big spot or something. And then you're not getting a Diet Coke, are you?
I don't drink Diet Coke. I'm getting a Coca-Cola Zero.
It's the literally same exact thing, Dan.
Well, it's carbonated air. Actually, I got the Diet Coke at McDonald's. I went to McDonald's at 4:30 this morning.
Mid-hurricane.
It wasn't that bad by me, which is surprising because I live in Seaside Park. But, bro, the dumb B word there. I know we didn't mean to get into this McDonald's story, but listen, I just got to tell it. This dumb lady, bro. I go to McDonald's, honestly, pretty often. You wouldn't be able to tell by my outstanding physique. I know, but, like, I go pretty often, and I'm always treated so nicely there, bro. And, like, I'm a pretty happy kid. I'm polite. I'm like, hi, how are you? Blah, blah, blah. What?
The people who work at McDonald's, like you shouldn't be there that often where they know you.
Well, no, I'm just in general, like most people, like they were like they're polite and respectful. Bro, this
Okay.
one dumb bitch who does weigh like 400 pounds. Like, I'll be like, how you doing? How's your day going? Like, thank you. Blah, blah, blah. She didn't say a word, bro. And it's just irritating. So then this morning, bro, I get there. I'm like, yo, can I get a chicken sandwich meal or whatever? She's like, we're only serving breakfast right now, which that's weird because it was 4:30, bro.
Yeah, that's weird. Is it
And, like,
24-hour
also-
McDonald's?
It is, yeah. And like another thing too, bro, is like if we're doing all day breakfast, why are we not doing all day lunch? And it was 4:30, bro. Like that's still that's like late. That's like
Well,
still,
no,
like,
I think
late,
they
like, four.
got rid of all day breakfast.
Nah, the one by me still has it, but
they don't have all day lunch.
nah. But yeah, that was very irritating this morning, bro. But I hope things get better for her, bro. I don't know. Maybe she has like diabetes or some shit. Coke Zero.
You can't give yourself diabetes with that, dude.
Nah, bro. You can't get. It's
Yeah,
zero
no,
calories, bro.
it's air
It's
with a
zero
little bit of
calories.
flavor. Yeah,
Carbonated air, bro.
for sure. Your computer's not gonna die tonight, right?
No, I charged this shit up, bro. I was watching that clip. That was so funny. I'm at 84%, so I'm good.
Okay, we're chilling. But listen, kind of switching back to the Yankees a little bit here. Listen, the whole title of today's episode is kind of like how the Yankees must sweep the Baltimore Orioles. They're coming home tomorrow to a Yankee Stadium that was completely flooded last night, thanks to Dan's little hurricane action. But listen, they need to sweep the Baltimore Orioles. You have a 3-game set against the Orioles coming up this week. Dan, I don't want to hear like any excuses as to why you are not going to absolutely demolish the Baltimore Orioles this week. Dude, if they don't take all 3, I consider it a disappointment.
I agree. And I think we play them 6 games over the next week or so, or week and a half. You got to win all 6 games. And like, even if like division hopes are gone, which they aren't, but like even if they were, like you still like you got to beat up on the Orioles. Like this isn't over yet. Like we're not at like a slam. Like, you figure we will be, but like it's not a slam dunk. We're getting the wild card spot, let alone the first wild card spot. So like you badly got to keep winning because you badly want the wild card game at home. So you have to beat up on the Orioles. Like at minimum, you have to sweep both series. So I agree.
Yeah, I'm honestly, dude, if we see any sort of performance like we did in like the first game of the Baltimore series last time they were at the stadium, like my heart might not be able to take it. Just because like
I don't
bro,
see
we're
it
talking about an
happening, though,
Orioles
like-
team that just lost what, like 16 games in a row?
Yeah, listen, I do think that we're gonna play very well against the Orioles. Like, I envision us like having our way with them. The Orioles.
Okay.
What?
No,
I do.
Having our way, and I like it. But listen,
No, that's what I mean. Like, we're just gonna like I intend on just like destroying the Orioles. Like,
Well,
it's
no-
not gonna be any close games.
no, it's just funny because that's like the Burger King slogan, but you're like the McDonald's like spokesman. So you know,
Oh, what? Have it your way.
yeah.
No,
But listen,
Michael K said that about that one game, like against it was against like the Reds in like 2017. I just thought it was hilarious. But it puts it perfectly, bro. Like if you're gonna like destroy a team, not give them any chance of winning, like that puts it well.
do you want to know the pitching matchups for these games against the Orioles, or do you already know?
No, actually,
So-
I don't know. So tell me.
Tomorrow is Nestor Cortez versus John Means. That's actually going to be a little bit of a tough matchup. That's probably the only tough matchup here. And then
Because John Means, bro, he's like an outlier of the Orioles. Like he's a good pitcher. I
Yeah.
respect it.
yeah, and then Saturday it's going to be Monty, your boy, going up against Chris Ellis, who's he's 1-0 with a 3.09 ERA. Never heard of him. It seems like a Paul Blackburn situation where we're probably going to get rocked. And then final game of the series, Keegan Aiken going up against Corey Kluber. Dude, I don't know how familiar you are with Keegan Aiken this season. We're looking at a dude with a 6.9 ERA. If he does not get
bro.
shelled, I will have some serious problems with this Yankees team, bro. Very serious.
Bro,
problems.
I don't care how we do it. You have to sweep both series. That's all you gotta say about it. Like, it's
Also-
clear cut, simple. Sweep both series.
Let me ask you a question. Saturday, Sunday, and Monday are all day games. Fan or not a fan?
Saturday, Sunday, and Monday are all day games.
3 straight day
Not,
games.
not a fan in the slightest, bro. I hate.
Okay,
day
wait. You agree that day games are like the worst?
games. Yeah, I mean,
Day
I like
games
it
are
once in a
disgusting,
while.
dude.
I'm cool. You know, the Sunday day games are fine, but like I wish every Saturday game was a 7:00 game. That'd be so nice in the stadium, bro.
I
That'd be
probably
so
say that
beautiful.
all the time. Also,
that's
you know what I say? I wish Sundays were like 4:00 start times.
Yeah, I'd be cool with that.
I love 4:00.
Or even, like,
because it's
3
not too
o'clock
early, it's
start
not too
times.
late. Yeah, 3
Yeah.
o'clock, 2 o'clock, even 2
Yeah.
o'clock's dope. 1 o'clock is a little bit too early.
Yankees
for my
should
liking.
really look into that, bro. Like I would do. Like that's how it's got to be. Like when you're playing at the stadium, like you're at home, Saturday night, 7 o'clock game, and then like Sunday, bro, 3 or 4 o'clock start would be sick.
No, but also like here's my thing, and I hate to like go on a rant here.
Having 1 o'clock game sucks, but yeah, go ahead.
No, just like bashing day games here, but like, dude, I hate I don't see the point of them. I maybe understood like back in the day when there was just like there's no lights in stadiums, so you had to play during the day. But what is the point of playing a baseball game during the day? There's not good vibes. I'm sorry, there's just not good vibes with it. Baseball at night is 10,000 times better.
Oh, 100% baseball night is 10,000 times better. I'm not like trying to like eliminate day games though. Like I like the once every so often the day game. Like day games can have good vibes to them. Like they suck when like they suck for the fact that like that night it's like boring as hell. But like day games are needed sometimes. You're like I'm fine with a Sunday day game, but like I'd rather have Saturdays be night games.
3 straight is overkill though. Like whoever set up the schedule, you should be fired.
Shit,
like
bro.
no joke.
That's Labor Day.
Screw Labor Day. No, screw Labor Day. But listen, so we talked about the Orioles. We talked about Gerrit Cole. Dan, there is something that you want to talk about, though. There's something you want to talk about as far as Gerrit Cole goes, and I think now might be a good time.
Okay, is that all you're gonna set me up? Well, basically, me and Pat
because you didn't tell me anything.
No, I didn't. But Pat was saying, what did you even say? Like you joked about signing Gerrit Cole or something like that. How'd that come up? Yeah. And I think that's a brilliant idea. We should sign Gerrit Cole to an extension. Now, you may have seen I've tweeted about this in the past. So, with the CBA, something could be different happening with the whole luxury tax. But, bro, this whole offseason, I was saying, like, the Yankees were so concerned about staying over the 210 luxury tax threshold, right? So, it goes by AAV. So what I would do, and I can't see why this wouldn't be legal, sign Gerrit Cole, bro, give him a 1-year, $1 million extension. He wouldn't be opposed to it. The dude's going to be, 38, 39 by the time his contract's over. He'd be lucky to even get another 1-year deal. So extend him. 1 year, $1 million deal. Now, what would that make him? That would give him a 10-year. What was that? What would that be? What does he make? Now, he's 9 for 324. So I'll give him 10 for 324. That would drop his average annual value down from $36 million down to about, 32.5. All of a sudden, bro, the Yankees have an extra $3 to $4 million to play with in the luxury tax threshold. Tell me it doesn't make sense.
First of all, I don't know how math works. I don't know how finances work.
It's very simple, actually.
Wait, is your audio coming? It sounds like it's coming through your AirPods. Wait, blow into your mic. I think it's coming. For some reason, it sounds different than it did before. I don't know.
Well, hold on. No, it's coming through my freaking blue snowball, Patrick.
Well, it sounds different.
Because, listen, Cole is 324 mil. Right now, his average annual value is 36 a year. You extend him for 1 year, $1 million. All of a sudden, he's at 325 million over 10 years. AAV's down to 32.5.
No, I get it, but I don't think it works like that. I think it works by the payroll per season. I don't think it goes by the AAV
no, it
for
does.
the entire contract.
No. I know for an absolute fact it goes by average.
Like an absolute fact.
Yeah, they do.
Because why wouldn't every single team do that then?
There probably is some rule because geniuses like me come up with ways to loop the system. But it definitely is average annual value because that way you can't backload it and finagle the system in a way. It just goes by straight up money divided by years. That's what the luxury tax threshold goes by. But I mean, I don't know. Why would it? But you think why wouldn't that work?
No. I'm the way you explain it makes sense, right? When you first said extend Gerrit Cole, I'm thinking what is Dan talking about? But when you're saying 1 year, $1 million at the end of his deal to kind of balance out the luxury tax, maybe. But I just can't see a scenario where that's legal, dude. I can't see a way how that's allowed. There has to be some sort of restrictions.
But just keep in mind too. I mean, not many teams are in a situation where they'd feel the need to do this.
I'd assume every single team would do that, though, Dan.
Well, no, because few teams are even close to touching. Think about it. We're the Yankees, bro. Not every team is like us, the Dodgers, where you're consistently having a $200 million plus payroll. How many teams in baseball have a $200 million plus payroll? Probably 2 or 3. So I mean, the only teams that would possibly have to have this conversation are the Yankees and the Dodgers. Dodgers just blow past it they don't give a crap. So it's really just the Yankees and this year it only applies to the Yankees. So from that aspect, you could almost understand why you don't hear about it too often. I don't know.
I'd like such an off day discussion here, dude.
I'd like an answer. I'd like an answer from an MLB official on why you can't do that.
I'm gonna say one. The players' union would probably never approve one of the top pitchers in the league making $1 million.
And that would
probably never happen.
But also, I mean, it would be 325 million.
Yeah, but then when you look at like the year by year, they're not going to let him play a season and make $1 million. They're just not.
It's almost like you basically would be doing something like, and it doesn't have to be a 1 year, $1 million deal. I mean, like take DJ, for example, right? Let's say instead of, what did he sign? A 6 year, 115 this offseason?
Yeah.
Is that what it was? Or 6 year, 90 it was.
No, yeah, 90,
yeah. Let's just say they signed him for 5 years, 90 million this offseason. And then they wanted to get on their luxury tax by like a couple $1 million. Then they add that, they give him the 6 year extension, like the next year or something like that. The reason I'm saying this is the Yankees gave DJ 6 years for 90 to have it be less AAV for that reason, right? So like this is another example. Like if it were 590, even it's not making sense now, but it does make sense.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
When was the last time you watched The Wolf of Wall Street?
Why? Could you see my poster in the background?
No, because this sounds like something that you would kind of come up with after watching The Wolf of Wall Street.
Honestly, I haven't watched it in a while. For those who don't know, I live by that movie. But yeah, I haven't watched it in a while.
Interesting. No, because dude, like that just seems like some sort of finagly stuff that would go on in there.
Can you admit though that like I didn't waste
good?
time? Yeah, but I mean, I what I said like wasn't like time wasting. That was actually like a
no. It was logical, but I don't think it's realistic. Yeah. I don't think it's realistic.
Chat, do you guys agree with me or what? Or like think that's a good point?
Listen, shout out to Poppy Champa with a $2 donor. Appreciate you so much, my man. He says Def not signing Gallo to an extension. Did you know?
Please,
listen,
it's the recency bias is gonna make me puke here. This is absurd. Hey, Gallo's been a Yankee for what? A month now?
12 minutes.
A little over a month. Like, trust me. Regardless of if we're gonna end up signing to an extension or not, none of it will be determined by how he performed as a Yankee the first month of the season. Gallo's gonna be just fine. And if he's not gonna be fine, we cannot determine it based off this last 30 games. Please.
No, for sure. And I was thinking about this like the other day too. I was like, listen, Gallo's just one of those guys who was one of the streakiest hitters in baseball, right? And when we traded for him, he was in like the midst of a little slump too. We thought trading for him, he was going to come to Yankee Stadium, kind of light things up. He hasn't. But thankfully, all of his home runs have been pretty clutch, to be honest. That's one of the bright sides of Gallo's time with the Yankees so far too. But what my statement here is as if Gallo comes into the postseason with the Yankees and just gets on one of his ridiculous hot streaks, he has potential to carry this team in the same way that Giancarlo Stanton did last year, and no one will ever remember what he did during this year's regular season. They just won't, dude. And he has the potential to kind of just carry this team on his back in October, and that's all that really matters.
I was going to say, bro, all Gallo needs is like 1 or 2 moments in the postseason, bro. Like, say he hits like that same type of homer he hit. What is so funny, bro? What is so funny?
No, I just pulled it. I pulled at you. I got distracted by the chat. Gator McCluskey here says Dan's Fisher Price microphone almost fell.
What does that even mean, Fisher Price microphone?
I didn't know cereal box stores.
Hey, Pat, which microphone are you using right now?
It's yours, but it doesn't look as like toy. It
makes a funny sweet sound. Can I think about damn point?
Yeah, go on.
Gallo just needs to have clutch homer 2 in the postseason, bro. All will be forgiven.
That's it?
That's my point. Yeah, that's my point. I'm done with this show, bro. Let's forget about it.
Dan, we got a couple other things that we could talk about here. Last time we did Pat and Dan show, were we still on the win streak? I don't think so, right?
No, we weren't.
Because today's Thursday. Monday, we lost the streak on Saturday, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you know what we can talk about, because this was kind of like a leaning topic on last show. Luke Voit, dude. We talked about
it. In the background.
Free Luke Voit, bro. Let me get a hashtag free Luke Voit in the chat. Only because we talked about it on Monday.
Today.
I know we were talking about it a little bit. I like that. But on Monday, you were like, if Voit doesn't play tomorrow, we're gonna have like some problems. What do you know? Luke Voit didn't play tomorrow. To the surprise of probably everybody, to be honest with you, because the fact that he didn't play Monday, he didn't play Monday, and then the fact that he didn't play Tuesday as well, it's so annoying, Dan. And it's so annoying just for the sole sense of like, he needs to be in the lineup just about every single day going down the stretch. And it's funny because I had what's so funny now?
I'm not laughing at anything, bro. I just snorted.
No, I'm just saying I posted a video on my channel today speaking about like why Luke Voit needs to be freed by the Yankees organization. And it's so annoying because so many people in the comments were like trying to compare like Voit and Rizzo. And bro, it's not coming down to Voit and Rizzo. I don't know why people can't seem to realize that both of them can be in the lineup at the same time. It's not a Voit Rizzo thing. It's just a Voit Yankees thing. Do you agree?
Well, I don't know what you mean by, I think I know what you mean by Voit Yankees thing. But yeah, I mean
It's a Voit Yankees roster construction thing.
it's just weird that they're choosing to play Brett Gardner over Voit. When listen, I think we all understand. We know Voigt's not going to be in the lineup 7 days a week. Rizzo's your starting first baseman, but Giancarlo Stanton is more than capable, as we've seen, to play the outfield 3 to 4 times a week. Every time Giancarlo Stanton plays the outfield, which should be 3 to 4 times a week, Luke Voit should be in the starting lineup as the team's DH. For some reason, they're not doing that on a consistent basis. I have no idea why. Unless and this isn't the case, but unless there's some clubhouse drama, they just don't like Luke Voit for some reason. I don't know, but it doesn't make sense why. At least when there's an opportunity to play Luke Voit that you're not playing majority of the time.
I missed the days when especially last year when Luke Voit was our 3-hitter every night. He would just walk out on there, bro. Just hit dingers with his foot
I don't
stuff.
look back, bro. I can't look back at the 2020 season, bro. It's just not
because Judge wasn't playing. That's why, Dan. Because Judge wasn't there majority of the time. Oh my God,
not everything is about Judge. He was actually there majority of the time. If you want to be
no, he wasn't.
But yes, he was. If you include postseason,
how many games did he play last year?
He played 29 games, and you factor in the postseason, that puts him
less
over
than
the 50% mark. No, if you include
you don't include the postseason.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
You know.
Anyways, it's just, bro, go back and watch a highlight of the 2020 season, bro. Without fans, it's draining. I really I don't even look at it anymore. If I look at a sample size, if I'm looking back at past success for a player, I just dodge over 2020.
Is it bad? I kind of disagree only because I kind of enjoyed the 2020 season. The 2020 season came at the perfect time for life, dude. No, Dan.
It was no. At the time, it was nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
At the time, the 2020 season
hindsight,
really filled the void.
I hated it. Oh, I'm very glad it was there at the time. That's not what I'm saying. But it's just I guess this year is making me realize just how much better normal baseball is than COVID baseball. And
yeah.
But once we get rid of crappy extra innings rule and the 7-inning doubleheader, we'll be back, bro. And I'm very excited for that because that is happening.
See, but that's where we kind of disagree. Only because I don't know what you have against the 7-inning doubleheaders. I love them.
4 innings less of baseball. Hell no, bro.
4 innings less of baseball.
No, it doesn't feel like baseball, bro. You're watching the game, enjoying yourself, bro, with your feet up. Next thing you know, bro, the game's over. It's quick as hell. Not a fan. It doesn't have and the same deal with the extra inning rule. It doesn't have the legitimate feel of baseball. That stuff does not need to be changed. Do not change. That's changing.
Do you realize? Okay, but do you realize how many pitchers are saved?
Huh?
Do you realize how many pitchers are saved?
Pitchers? What do you mean, bro? I mean,
you saved 4 innings of baseball.
Yeah, I understand that, but it's never been a problem before. I don't think that's what's going to cure all these Tommy John surgeries. And listen, I don't even got to argue this, bro, because I'm getting my way. We already know they ain't coming back. We're done after this year.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
How positive are you about that?
Why do you always think I'm drunk? What the hell's the matter with you guys?
No, just because you slur your words on purpose. You think it adds personality. That's
not true. No, it's a matter of listen. I ripped a pen here and there, but I haven't ripped it once on the show. That's right. I don't drink. I don't drink that much. Unless you don't want to talk about this. I don't know. It's not illegal. Are you drunk, Pat? You fucking
a little bit. No, but listen, what I'm saying is I don't mind the 7-inning doubleheaders, dude. There's no reason not to like them, and you could have your own opinion about that. All I'm saying is I love the runner on second base rule. I think it's the best thing that ever happened to baseball.
I hate it. No, and I can't even explain why I hate it.
I'm joking.
This whole time you're joking?
No, I like the 7-inning doubleheaders. I hate the runner on second base.
Yeah, I agree with you. You're throwing me for a loop. I don't know if that saying even means, but yeah, Pat, are you on meds right now, bro? What the hell?
No, dude, what's your problem?
I'm reading the chat. They're cracking me up right now. You know what I'm doing tonight after this show is over and hopefully soon? No, I'm kidding. That was a joke. That was a joke. Outer Banks season 2.
Oh, I actually started watching it.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah, no, it's my favorite show now.
Dude,
no, it is. Dan, I watched the first 4 episodes. Yeah, I'm so hooked.
You swear on my life?
No.
I hate you. You're bullshitting, bro. I knew you were bullshitting because the 4th episode is sick. I watched the 4th episode I think 3 times. It's really good. Whatever, bro.
Okay, no, it's fine. Okay. Listen, shout out to Bobby Chan with the $5 donut. Appreciate you so much, my man. He says, I know it's not Yanks related, but why did the Mets have a 9-inning doubleheader the other day? Because the first game was a makeup of like a suspended game, so it wasn't necessarily like a
Did the Mets win
doubleheader.
tonight?
Probably.
Bro, it's so dumb how they're doing that, the way they're like resuming it from like April or whatever. Like, let's see, what did the Mets do tonight?
Do we care about the Mets though?
Mets won, so I do. I want them to make the playoffs. So they've won 5 games in a row, but that's possible. I mean, only 4
no, they're not.
They're 4.5 out. Relax.
They're 4.5 out of the division.
Yeah,
weren't they like 8 the other day?
Shit happens, bro. It's baseball. They've won 4 in a row on like MLB.com. It says, because that doesn't include the game they won the other day, because that's listed back in April. Isn't that like dumb?
Oh, really?
Yeah. So like they've won 5 games.
Well, that's how suspended games work.
It's dumb.
Yeah, no, it's not ideal. Let's see.
What Bias couldn't start in the lineup, like that was silly. But yeah, whatever, man.
What other Yankees topics do we have to talk about?
Pat, I think it's quite clear by like the things we've talked about, we have run out of Yankee topics to talk about. Okay?
I think we kind of ran out of Yankee topics.
I'm borderline delirious, honestly.
All right, let's say this. Chat, questions, comments, concerns. You guys got 5 minutes to rip off the most random questions of all time. Chat, dude. It's chat. It's not
you
yet.
You love the chat. I know. You love your chat, bro. No,
you're my peeps.
Pat's got a dilemma, and Lev's like, yo, chat.
It's our chat, though.
No, I understand. I just, if one more, people are accusing you of being either drunk or sleepy. I think you work hard, Pat. You're probably tired.
I don't know, I don't know what people's problem is, dude. Like, we're just chilling. We're doing our thing. But listen, chat, give us questions, comments, concerns, any topics you guys want us to hit on in these last 5 minutes or so.
Is this like a customer service? McChicken or spicy McChicken? Bro, spicy McChicken, but definitely spicy McChicken. But what irritates me, bro, about like when you go to get a chicken sandwich, McDonald's, for example, what makes their spicy chicken sandwich spicy is like their whack-ass sauce they put on it that's like combined with ranch or something, or like blue cheese. It's not just like it's not like the bun, not the bun, like the breading isn't spiced. It's just like the sauce, which is gross. So like, I'll get that sometimes.
Take on this is weird.
Well, no, because it's not just McDonald's. It's like Popeyes. They'll do the same thing, bro. Like I think Chick-fil-A, same deal. They got the spicy Chick-fil-A sauce, not just like a spicy.
Never compare Chick-fil-A to McDonald's, dude.
You've never had McDonald's chicken sandwich then, because it's really good. I had 2 today.
I actually have tried it, the new one, right? That they kind of like fake Chick-fil-A in that phenomenal. Stupid bag.
No, it's a phenomenal.
You're gonna compare it to Chick-fil-A. Do you think it's better than Chick-fil-A?
Listen, full disclosure, I don't really eat Chick-fil-A. It's not that close to me, so I don't really.
Yeah, neither is it to me, but I make a drive, dude.
Congratulations, bro. I care about my health. McDonald's is better.
McDonald's is better than Chick-fil-A. You're going on the record of saying that.
When I'm like really in my healthy phase, if I do go to Chick-fil-A, I'll get like the non-breaded chicken nuggets. You know what I'm talking about?
Those grilled chicken nuggets.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Yeah.
Dan, you actually make me sick. The fact that you just said that. Gator McCluskey says, "Does Dan use that Coke Zero as hair gel?"
No, bro. I don't use hair gel. When I do put stuff in my hair, which was not today,
you use that hair loss spray. Yeah.
Yeah, but honestly, like, bro, it's such a process in the morning. Like today, I knew I wasn't going nowhere, so like, I just don't. Like, I just wash it and then that's that. But like, if I know I'm going out somewhere, like, I'll put some stuff in.
Okay. Cool.
You know.
Listen, I think with that being said, that's going to be wrapping things up for today's episode of the Pat and Dan Show. That's going to end it for episode 20.
Somebody said Dan says he cares about his health and then drinks 10 cans of Coke every day.
Fair enough. Listen, that's going to wrap up this episode of the Pat and Dan Show. You guys know the deal. I'll be live tomorrow at... What time's the game start tomorrow? 7. I'll be live at 6 for the pregame, and then I'll be live for the postgame after. We'll be live for the Pat and Dan Show on Monday after the game, bro. It's a day game, so we'll be live around like 4 or something.
What? Dude. That's so ass.
It's not we talked about it for like 25 minutes.
No, not that part. We got to have like at some point a meeting about the shows right after day games, because that is very tough. But yeah, it's all the Labor Day games fall anyways.
Okay,
it's not a big deal.
With that being said, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications for more. Appreciate you all for stopping by on this beautiful off day. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe. We'll see you all next time. Peace.